Hello everyone, bonjour et bienvenue. That is, good day and welcome to Learning Arcade where learning is fun. In this video, we are going to talk about verbs. Les verbes. Now what are verbs? Before we begin, let us see what are verbs. Verbs are doing words that expresses an action performed by a subject. Let us see some examples. Manger, to eat, dormir, to sleep, apprendre, to learn. In French, for using the verbs, we have to know their infinitives. What are infinitives? Infinitives are nothing but the verbs in which there is no one performing the action and it is not bound by time. For example, we have parler, to speak, finir, to finish, prendre, to take. In English, infinitives are written as to plus verb, to plus the action word. Now, in to speak, you see there is no subject. Who is speaking? I am speaking, you are speaking. No, there is no mention of the subject. So, to speak, and it is not bound by time. That is, there is no indication as to whether the particular speaking action is going on in the present or in the past or it will be in the future. To speak, to finish, to take. Now, this is the basic form of a verb. In French, based on the endings of the verbs, er, ir, re, these are the endings. Based on these endings, they are grouped into three groups. Let's see them. Group 1 are verbs ending in er. For example, we have parler, we have manger. These are verbs ending with er. Then we have group 2, verbs ending in ir. Verbs ending in ir. We have dormir, finir. These are verbs which are ending in ir. And then finally we have group 3, verbs ending in re. And also other irregular verbs, that is, they do not follow a particular pattern. That is the irregular verbs. These two are the regular verbs, including re. These are the regular verbs. So we have over here apprendre, prendre. Apprendre, to learn, prendre, to take. Now here we have parler, to speak. Now parler, the ending is er. Er, so it falls in group 1. Now what is this called? This is called as the stem of the verb. So how do we use the verb in French? We conjugate using the stem and adding the following endings. We remove the ending of the verb and we add the endings based on the pronoun or the subject. Let's check it out. Je parle, I speak. Tu parles, you speak. Il parle, he speaks. Elle parle, she speaks. Nous parlons, we speak. Vous parlez, you speak. Il parle or elle parle, they speak. Now over here you notice the stem of the verb remains the same all throughout, and this is the part where it is changing. Now in all the verbs which fall in group 1 follow this particular rule. That is, the je takes a e, tu es, il and elle e, nous takes a ons, vous takes a ez, and il and elle take ent. Further, please note that the pronunciation for il and l, it remains the same as in The others, parle. Il parle, elle parle. That is, they speak. Now we come to the ER verbs which undergo a change. This is to facilitate the pronunciation. So let us check out. Manger, to eat. Manger is to eat. Je mange, I eat. Tu manges, you eat. Il mange, he eats. Elle mange, she eats. Nous mangeons. Over here you notice the E is kept. Now over here you see the E is removed. It is just ONS. Over here we add EONS, and this is a rule which I have already explained. You can check it out in the link given below. Vous mangez and il and elle mange. This is mange. So you will see the pronunciation again is the same. Okay, so this is one of the reason, because G, when it is followed by a hard word such as O, it takes a E. Now, just like the GER ending verbs, we have verbs ending with CER. Commencer, to start. Now in this also just check it out. Je commence, I start. Tu commences, you start. Il, elle commence, he, she starts. Nous commençons. In this we add a cedille or a kedil, because the O sound, it is a hard vowel. So to make it soft, you have to add a kedil. Nous commençons, we start. Vous commencez, you start. Il, elle commence, they start. So over here again you have the no verb which changes with the kettle. Now over here a YER ending verb. Like for example we have employer. It is to use or to employ. And over here the ending ER. Over here YER, the YER is removed and IE is added. But for the nu and the vu, again you will do it in the similar fashion as in the ER verbs. Let's check it out. J'emploie, I use. Tu emploies, you use. Il, elle emploie, he or she uses. Nous employons. Vous employez, we use, you use. Ils, elles emploient, they use. Now over here you see IE. You remove the entire YER, add IE, IES, IE. Then for the nu, you keep the Y and add the ONS, EZ. And again for the il and l, we use IENT as the ending. You have préféré, that is to prefer. Now over here, E accent followed by consonant plus ER. In this case, the E accent changes to E gras for je, tu, il, elle and il in the plural. So let's check it out. Je préfère, I prefer. Tu préfères, you prefer. Il, elle préfère, that is he or she prefers. Nous préférons. So over here you see the E accent remains as accent itself. Vous préférez. Again over here the E accent remains as the E accent. That is you prefer, we prefer and you prefer. Il, elle préférons. That is il, elle préfère. That is in the plural. Now similarly over here we have acheter, to buy. Now over here we have j'achète. Now why over here you have E plus consonant plus ER. So the E takes a gras for je, tu, il, elle and il, elle in the plural. So let's check it out. J'achète, I buy. Tu achètes, you buy. Il, elle achète, he or she buys. Nous achetons ou achetez. We buy, you buy. Il, elle achète, they buy. Now over here you notice the E grave on je, tu, il, elle in the plural. For nous and vous, this E remains unchanged. So this is for achète. Next we'll be seeing the ER verbs with double consonants. Jeter. Jeter is to throw. So over here we'll see je jette, tu jettes, il, elle jette, nous jetons, vous jetez, il, elle jette. Now over here you will notice the double consonant is maintained for je, tu, il, elle in the plural. But for nous and vous, the one of the consonant is dropped. So with this we come to the end of ER verbs. Still we have the IR and the RE, which we'll be seeing in the corresponding videos. Don't forget to like the video, share and subscribe to Learning Arcade. So for now it is au revoir et à bientôt. That is goodbye and see you soon.